Morning at Flakstad. It's one of those rare moments where the Arctic feels peaceful. But in 2026, this silence is deceiving. Behind the beauty of this sunrise, there's a reality most people aren't prepared for. While the light is changing, the work begins. Packing for a journey in the north isn't just about convenience, it's about survival. I've seen enough rental vans in ditches this week to know that the margin for error on these icy roads is zero. Everyone wants the postcard, but few want the struggle. Today I'm heading back out to the E10 to show you the side of winter tourism that doesn't make it to the travel brochures. The roads are breaking and the truth is losing its patience.
Next morning here in Flakstad, and yesterday was really a good northern night, but I have been so tired from the evening before. It's a bit of pity, but sometimes you have to listen to your body, even if I would love to have some epic northern light shots with you. Mainly for this trip, it's the goal about surfing this time and some photography in between. Lofoten is completely covered in snow. They usually don't have so much snow out here in the West Lofoten. That's quite interesting. As you know, you never know what you will get in the Arctic, in the polar circle, with the weather condition.
Leaving the calm of Flakstad behind, the drive to Unstad is a gauntlet. In this light, the Arctic looks like a wonderland, but under the tires, it's pure glass. 2 minutes on these roads can feel like 2 hours when the wind starts to push.
Here comes the train I've been waiting for, just a step in between me and the door. And all the years before, with a dream in my heart, I see myself standing in the glass. All of a sudden all these memories are passing, like flowers on a casket. I'm leaving it all behind. Every broken heart and a fresh new start. When I worked so hard, I was falling apart. Every memory is a chance to see that struggles just make up the best parts of me. We hit the gas and we kept it in drive all night. We lit the match and we watched it burn out bright. I never thought it could be so good. I had the time of my life, had the time of my life. I used to fear this train would never show, that I'd be standing out here all alone, with nowhere else to go, and nothing to my name. But every broken heart
Welcome back to the Bay of Unstad, one of the most famous northernmost surf spots. Yes, it has been a while since I were here last time. It also has several reasons, so if you would ask me about my opinion, and I assume you do. One reason why I skip most of the time this place for surfing is because of the behavior of the Norwegians. Coming here, normally surfing is all about chill, but they behave like really dicks in the water. Same like in traffic, and it's actually no fun. So they steal waves, they don't follow the surf etiquettes, and it's most of them from the South Norway who are actually worse, moving here, and they kind of think they have the right of everything here, and it's really strange. I will see how the heat or how the conditions are in the water, and we'll see it from there.
Unstad. It's legendary for a reason, but today the wind is screaming of the peaks. It's a reminder that even if you have the right board and the right suit, you still have to answer to the north.
At the time of my life, we ran so fast, yeah, we left our shoes untied. We can't go back, but the memories we left are just right. I never thought it could be so good. I had the time of my life, at the time of my life. Yeah, yeah. At the time of my life, every now in your face, people that stood in the way, all led to this moment, nothing could ever replace. Every scar from the fight, leaving the old behind, waiting for the time of my life, yeah. We hit the gas and we kept it in drive all night. We lit the match and we watched it burn out bright. I never thought it could be so good. I had the time of my life, at the time of my life, yeah. We ran so fast, yeah, we left our shoes untied. We can't go back, but the memories we left are just right. I never thought it could be so good. I had the time of my life, at the time of my life. Time of my life. I had the time, at the time of my life.
I wanna go, I wanna see, I wanna feel your heartbeat. Walk every road, the highs and lows, and everything in between. When it's you and me, it's a dream. When it's you and me, it's a
Time is actually flying by. Today the plan is to wait for some northern lights at the beach of Unstad. I'm not sure if they will appear, as the north is hidden behind a few of the mountains. Probably Eggum would be the better point of view. We will see. Maybe we go to Eggum tomorrow, but it's also depending on the activity of the sun, and it's predicted pretty high today, so it should be covered over the entire sky. And it's quite windy, so if we have a lot of wind here in the Lofoten Islands, it's always cold. So it's really important to have underlayers and windstop jacket and trousers. This would help you a lot along the way. I don't know what you think about the red light in my van, but I used to have this. It's also helping me when I'm doing some filming, and I don't lose my night vision. I don't lose it because of the red light. It's a bit better for the eyes compared to bright white, cold white or warm white light. I don't know what you think, what your impression is if you sit in your home screen and watching this. Let me know down below in the comments. I am really interested to hear your opinion. What's the most famous food in Norway? I will give you a few seconds to think about it before I reveal the answer. Okay, you had time enough, so this is pølsa! And they call it bratwurst, yes, but it's far beyond the same quality what you used to have a bratwurst from Germany.
There's nothing like the way you look back at me. When it gets hard, I know you're there and I'll always believe. When it's you and me, it's a dream.
So the red wine glass, but I don't have anyone, so improvisation is the key to success. I ain't got the focus. Come on. Okay, as you see, sometimes it's really hard to get the autofocus to work somehow. I had to crank up the ISO until 128,000. I hope the footage is still good. Well, sometimes what I do, I watch other YouTubers also coming from the UK, traveling to the Arctic North, like Adventures or Thomas Heaton or Mispronounced Adventures, and I always watch the videos until the end. There are several reasons for this. I'm not skipping it, and it's also good for the algorithm, and I also like to support them. So if you click on videos and you just drop out or skip parts, it's not good. The videos will not get any good views. It will also give the signals to the algorithm that the videos aren't good. So I don't know what you think about my videos, but somehow the algorithm is not in favor of my videos. So here we have a pølsa med brød, and it's always good for some easy fast food. At least it has the taste of a bratwurst, but it's still not the same. The Northern Lights have been a blast one more time, and it was just exploding as usual, so you never know when you have to be outside to observe this good Northern Lights you see in this footage. Just to be patient, have warm clothes with you. I can wrap my head around how I should organize the entire van. I must be the worst van driver ever existing. So see, the surfboard shouldn't be here. There are things all over the place. It's not a big van, it's tiny. So I don't know if you have any ideas. I'm open to hear your opinion. Now let's wrap it up for today and waiting for the next day. New adventures to come. Next morning and the weather has other plans as usual. It's a bit raining, snowy, really grey, ugly outside. There's nothing to take any footage with a drone or camera. And even the surf is not looking good. But this is how it is. So just need to rethink what I will do. Well, I decided to head back home just for a few days to sort out some stuff. And yeah, the weather is anyway getting bad here now. So it will be interesting to see, but there will be more surf. And I put you some footage from other surfers in this video because I don't have a GoPro anymore and it's hard to surf and film anyway. Which bay here is really beautiful when it's not much wind, and now the sun is coming above the mountains, but it will be still hidden during the day. And yeah, at the moment Lofoten is winter wonderland. But it's not always easy if you are self-employed and you don't have much to do. It's actually quite expensive to travel around with a camper van like this here, a Mercedes Sprinter, what I have, as it's a really high cost for the diesel, especially if you run your diesel heater through your diesel tank. And I used only 2,000 kronas for 280 kilometers the last days, so it's quite a lot of money. And the main issue with Lofoten, the E10, it's so stretched. And yes, there are many good locations, but you have to drive a lot back and forward, which would result in long distances. And you cannot be at the same time everywhere with a golden hour, blue hour in the morning and afternoon. So you need to figure out or to time it right with a nice weather period. So you can drive completely to the end and work through East Lofoten from west to east to get the most out of it. Now it's really sunny and beautiful with partly clouds. I can show you that.
Watching them in the water, it's easy to forget the world outside these mountains. But the bubble was about to burst. As I started the drive back home to Sortland, the news caught up with me. What started as a limited strike in Iran has turned into a full-scale energy crisis. Diesel is hitting 35 krona a liter, and for someone self-employed, that's not just a number, it's a wall. And then, the Arctic gave us one last twist. Within 24 hours, the temperature swung 5 Celsius. The winter wonderland I've been showing you? It's gone, rained away in a single night. Now just grey, wet and expensive. The season didn't end with a freeze, it ended with a flood. Navigating these final kilometers, the roads feel different. The traffic is still there. The rental cars are still struggling, but the magic has been replaced by a cold hard reality. Being an adventure in the north isn't always about the northern lights and the perfect wave. Sometimes it's just about making it home when the world and the weather decided it's hard enough.